Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hello and welcome to another SSET video. Today we are doing our 1C reading class. It is for our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. class. We are doing reading and we are doing a new book we are starting today. It is Mouse Tales. So you will need Mouse Tales and you will also need your reading workbook. Today we are doing pages 21 and 22. So please make sure you have both your books before you start. If you have both your books, then we can start the video. All right, first, we're going to have a look at page 21 and 22. Now, what we are doing today is the new book called Mouse Tales. So the first thing I want to do is go over some vocab with you. So let's have a look at some vocab before we do our book. That way, when you see the words from the vocab in the book, then you will hopefully understand what the words mean. All right, so let's do some vocab first. All right, now if you have a look at the left-hand side of your page, it says page number. So the first one is page number 6. That is page 6. In your book, page 6 in your book. So that's where you will find the words. All right, so the first word we have is tail. So what does tail mean? The book is called Mouse Tales. Mouse Tales. So what does that mean? Mouse Tales? A tale is just a story. So it is mouse stories. So stories about mice. All right, so the first one is tail. It means a story. The second one, a well. A well. Now, I can show you what a well is in the book. If you have a look in your book, there's quite a few photographs or pictures. Have a look there. That is a well. This is a well here, this one. This is a well for getting water. You put a bucket, goes down into the hole, and you can get water out of the well. They're also called wishing wells, where people throw money into the well and make a wish. So a well is a hole in the ground where you can get water. A hole in the ground where you can get water. Now on page 9 is the word penny. So what is a penny? A penny is 1 cent in American and Canadian money. 1 cent in American and Canadian money. It's a very small coin like you have here, but this one is very small and I think it's like a browny bronze color. So a penny is 1 cent in America and Canada. The next word is shall. Shall. The definition is something that will happen in the future. So I can say to you, shall we go to the store and buy cola? Shall we go to the store and buy a cola? Something that will happen in the future. So what are we going to buy in the future? We're going to the store to buy some cola. So shall, something that will happen in the future. The next one on page 12 is never ever. What does that mean? It means not at any time. So never ever, not at any time. The next one is on page 22. Page 22. It is become, or past tense for become is became. Become and past tense is became. Become is to change to or from something. So to change into something. So if you have a look at a butterfly and what a butterfly is first, it's like the larva. It changes from the larva into a butterfly. So it becomes a butterfly. It becomes a butterfly. The next one on page 23 in your book, page 23, is turn back, or past tense of turn, turned back. So turn back is to change the way that it was before. So if you change from something and go back to how it was before, is to turn back. Turn back. The next one is root or roots. Now this is the part of a plant that grows under the ground. I can show you this here if I just erase this. So here is your ground, and here is your tree. And underneath the ground here, you have all these roots. These are called roots. So all these are roots. So what is underneath the ground, part of the tree that is under the ground. The next one on page 28 of your book is a cellar. A cellar is another name for a room that is in the bottom of your house. Also, you can call it a basement. Basement is the bottom. So the room that is under your house is called a cellar. The last one we will do is on page 29, and it is a storm. Now you should know what a storm is. A storm is very bad weather. So it could be lightning, thunder, a lot of wind. That would be a storm. Okay, so make sure you go back and look at these words, read the definitions, and try and memorize those words. Now let's read the story. Now this one has 7 stories. 7 stories. If you have a look at the first pages, look at the first pages here. In here you have all these little mice. All these little mice. There are 7 of them. 7 mice, and there are 7 stories. Now this is the papa mice, the dad. He's going to tell them 7 stories while they are in bed. All right, so let's get started. So this is how the mouse tales starts. Now have a look, page 6, follow along. Papa, we are all in bed now, said the mouse boys. Please tell us a tale. So please tell us a story. I will do better than that, said Papa. I will tell you 7 tales, 1 for each of you, if you promise to go right to sleep when I am done. Oh yes, we will, said the boys. And Papa began. So he's about to start his stories. First story is The Wishing Well. The Wishing Well. Remember, we had a look at our vocab words, and the well was a place or a hole in the ground where you can get water. So let's do the wishing well. A mouse once found a wishing well. Now all of my wishes can come true, she cried. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Ouch, said the wishing well. Next page, page 10. The next day the mouse came back to the well. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Ouch, said the well. The next day the mouse came back again. She threw a penny into the well. I wish this well wouldn't say ouch, she said. Ouch, said the well. That hurts. Next page, page 12. What shall I do? Cried the mouse. My wishes will never ever come true this way. The mouse ran home. She took the pillow from her bed. This may help, said the mouse. And she ran back to the well. Page 14. The mouse threw the pillow into the well. Then she threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Ah, that feels much better, said the well. Good, said the mouse. Now I can start wishing. Page 16. After that day, the mouse made many wishes by the well, and every one of them came true. All right, so that's where we will finish today, page 16. Now, let's do the workbook, reading workbook, page 21. Page 21. So have a look at this page, page 21. Question number 1. What did a mouse find. So what did the mouse find? The mouse found a wishing well. The mouse found a wishing well. So question number 1, what did a mouse find? The mouse found a wishing well. Now, what is this word? Past tense. Find. And past tense is found. Found. So find, past tense, found. The mouse found a wishing well. Let's do question number 2. What did she think would happen? What did the mouse think would happen? Have a look in your book on page 8. Page 8. A mouse once found a wishing well. Now all of my wishes can come true, she cried. So what did she think would happen? She thought, now this is past tense, think, thought, she thought all her wishes would come true. She thought all her wishes would come true. Question number 2. Make sure you write the answers in your book as we go along. Question number 3. What did the mouse throw in the well first? What did she throw in the well first? Do you remember? On page 8, page 9, she threw a penny into the well and made a wish. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. So the question number 3 was, what did the mouse throw into the well first? She threw, this is past tense for throw. She threw a penny into the well. She threw a penny into the well. All right, I'm going to erase 1 and 2, so make sure you have them down. If you haven't, just pause the video. So question number 3 was, what did she throw into the well first? She threw a penny into the well. All right, let's do question number 4. What did the well say? Have a look on page 9 of your book. What did the well say? The well said, ouch. The well said, ouch. Ouch. The well said, ouch. Make sure you use these because we're doing talking from the book, conversation, talking. Exclamation mark here, it's a feeling. The well said, ouch. So you can use an exclamation mark here. So what did the well say? The well said, ouch. Question 5. What did the mouse wish the well wouldn't do? Wouldn't do. Do you remember? What did the mouse wish the well wouldn't do? The mouse wished the well wouldn't say ouch. Question 5 was, what did the mouse wish the well wouldn't do? The answer is the mouse wished the well wouldn't say ouch. Wouldn't say ouch. Next one. Question number 6. Question number 6. What did the mouse cry? What did the mouse cry? Have a look on page number 12. Page number 12. What did the mouse cry? I'll read it to you on page 12. What shall I do? Cried the mouse. What shall I do? So the question was, what did the mouse cry? The mouse cried, what shall I do? What shall I do? Now this is a question she's asking. So make sure you end with a question mark. Make sure you end with a question mark. The mouse cried, what shall I do? What shall I do? All right, I'm going to erase 4 and 5. And we can do question number 7. Question number 7. What did the mouse do to stop the well from saying ouch? What did the mouse do? Do you remember? Let's have a look. Let's do page 12 and 13. What shall I do? Cried the mouse. My wishes will never ever come true this way. Page 13. The mouse ran home. She took the pillow from her bed. This may help, said the mouse. And she ran back to the well. Page 14. The mouse threw the pillow into the well. Then she threw a penny into the well. All right, so question number 7 is, what did the mouse do to stop the well from saying ouch? So, the mouse threw a pillow into the well. So the mouse threw a pillow into the well. She did this to stop the well from saying ouch. Question number 8. Question number 8. Make sure you write the answers as we go. Question number 8 is, the next time the mouse threw a penny into the well, what did it say? The next time the mouse threw a penny into the well, what did it say? It is the well. So the next time she threw a penny into the well, what did it say? Let's have a look at page 14. The mouse threw the pillow into the well. Then she threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Ah, that feels much better, said the well. Ah, that feels much better, said the well. So, next, the well said, ah, that feels much better. That feels much better. So what did the well say when the mouse threw a penny into the well the next time? Next, the well said, ah, that feels much better. And you can put an exclamation mark there as well. Make sure you do these as well, because these are talking. Someone is talking in the book. So make sure you do these. And you have to do a comma here before the talking. All right, let's do question number 9. Question number 9. What did the mouse say she could start doing? What did the mouse say she could start doing? Have a look on page 15. Let's read. Ah, that feels much better, said the well. Good, said the mouse. Now I can start wishing. So question number 9 is, what did the mouse say she could start doing? So the mouse said she could start wishing. The mouse said she could start wishing. Now we don't have to do these here because I'm not writing what she actually said. I'm just writing what she said in the book. Okay, so she said, the mouse said that she could start wishing again. So I'm not using exactly what she said from the book. So you don't have to do these for here. All right, can I erase 7 and 8? So make sure you have written 7 and 8. If you need a little bit of time, just pause the video and then play it again when you're ready. So question number 10. How many wishes did the mouse make? How many wishes did the mouse make? All right, let's have a look at page 16. Page 16 here. Page 16. I'll read it for you. Make sure you read along. Page 16. After that day, the mouse made many wishes by the well. So the question is, how many wishes did the mouse make? So the mouse made many wishes. The mouse made many wishes. Many wishes. The mouse made many wishes. Question number 10. How many wishes did the mouse make? The mouse made. This is past tense. Make. Made is past tense. The mouse made many wishes. The mouse made many wishes. Question number 11. How many of her wishes came true? How many wishes came true for the mouse? Page 16 again, I will read it to you. After that day, the mouse made many wishes by the well, and every one of them came true. Every one of them came true. So how many wishes came true? Every one of her wishes came true. Every one of her wishes came true. Question 11 was, how many wishes came true? Every one of her wishes. So all of her wishes came true. All right, this is the last question for page 21, last question. Question number 12. Look at what the mouse is wearing at the end. So this is what she's wearing at the end. This is what she's wearing. Look at what she's wearing. What do you think she wished for? So what did she wish for? What did she wish for? What did she wish for? The mouse wished. What did she wish for? What is she wearing? She's like a queen, and she has a big ice cream. So what did she wish for? The mouse wished to be a queen and for ice cream. So what did she wish for? She wished to be a queen and for an ice cream. And for ice cream. So what did she wish for? The mouse wished to be a queen and for ice cream. All right, now we have one more question on page 21, and that is open your mind. If you have a look at open your mind, there is one question, open your mind, here. The question is, what would you wish for? And why would you wish for that? So question number 1 on open your mind. You have to think about this, come up with some answers. If you had a wishing well and you threw a penny into the wishing well, or a coin, threw it into the wishing well, what would you wish for? The mouse wished to look like a queen, and she wished for a big ice cream. So what would you wish for, and why would you wish for that? You have to have a reason why you would wish for something. So for example, I would wish for maybe What would I wish for? Or my kids to come back to class, maybe? Why would I wish that? Because I miss you. So I would wish all my kids to come back to class. Why? Because I miss you and I want to see you again so we can learn together. All right, so that is page 21 in the workbook. Page 21 completed. Now let's have a look at the next page. We have to do page 22 as well. So let's have a look. Page 22. Now this is talking about story elements. Story elements. Have a look at the top here. It's talking about identifying story elements. That is trying to see if you can find some story elements in the book. Now have a look at the sentence here. It says, the elements of a story are the setting. Well, you know that because you do book reports. So the setting, the characters, you do that in your book report as well, setting, characters, and the events, or what happens. Now you already know this because you do this in your book report. You talk about the characters, who they are. You talk about where the story happened, when the story happened, and you also talk about what happens in the story. So at the beginning, the middle, and then at the end of the story. So let's have a look at the first one. First one here. It is the setting, which is when and where the story takes place. So when and where. When and where. So when does the story take place? Have a look at the book. When does the story take place? So have a look. Have a look in your book. When is it? Is it daylight or is it darkness? It's daylight, isn't it? It's not dark. You can see it's in the middle of the day. Well, it's in the daytime. So that is when it happens. Now, where is it? Is she inside? No, she's not inside. She's outside near her well. So let's do the setting first. The story takes place. The story takes place in the daytime, near a well. Near a well. It's a very simple sentence, and we covered two things. We talked about when, daytime, and where, a well. So the story takes place in the daytime near a well. Make sure you start with capital letter and finish with a period. That is the first part, the setting. I will write that here so you know. The setting. The setting. The setting. The next one is the characters. The characters. Who are they? Character is one, characters can be many. So who are the characters in the book? Who are the characters? Now, there's really only one character in this story, isn't there? And that is the mouse. So the main character in this story is the girl mouse. Is the girl mouse. The main character in this story, because we're only doing the story about the wishing well, we're only doing that one story right now. The main character in this story is the girl mouse. Okay, make sure you write that down because I want to erase it. The next one we have to talk about are the events. The events, or what happens in the story. So beginning, the middle, and the end. So make sure you have written this down. Pause the video if you need to. So this one is the beginning. Let's do the beginning. Alright, beginning. Alright, the beginning. Alright, what happened at the beginning of the story? So do you remember at the beginning of the story? What happened? The girl mouse, she found a wishing well, and then she threw a penny into the well. Alright, so let's start. The mouse found a wishing well, and she threw a penny into it. Alright, so this is the beginning of the story. The mouse found a wishing well, and she threw a penny into it. Now we need to write one more sentence. What happened every time she threw a penny into the well? What happened? The well always said, ouch. Alright, so every time she threw a penny in, so every time she threw a penny in, the well would say, ouch. Alright, that's enough for our beginning. We have got 2 sentences. So let's do it again. The beginning. The mouse found a wishing well, and she threw a penny into it. Every time she threw a penny in, the well would say, ouch. Alright. Make sure you write that down because I'm going to erase it and do the middle part. So pause if you have to. I will go over it one more time. This is the beginning of the story. The mouse found a wishing well, and she threw a penny into it. Every time she threw a penny in, the well would say, ouch. Alright, let's do the middle of the story. The middle of the story. So it's called the middle. The middle. So what happened in the middle? What happened? What did, every time she threw a penny into the well would always say, ouch. Okay, so in the middle, the mouse tried again to throw a penny in the well, but the well said, ouch, again. The well said, ouch, again. All right, this is one sentence. We need to do 2. So this is the middle. What happened in the middle? The mouse tried again to throw a penny in the well, but the well said, ouch, again. One more time. The mouse tried again to throw a penny in the well, but the well said, ouch, again. So one more sentence. So what did she do? Because the well was saying ouch all the time, what did the mouse do? The mouse went home and got what? What did she get? She got a pillow. So the mouse went home and got a pillow and threw it into the well. All right, one more time. So the mouse went home and got a pillow and threw it into the well. So let's do all this together. This is the middle of the story. The middle of the story. The mouse tried again to throw a penny in the well, but the well said, ouch, again. So the mouse went home and got a pillow and threw it into the well. Okay, make sure you write this down or pause the video. All right, last is the end. The ending. How does the story finish? The ending. The ending. So do you remember how the story finished? So after she threw the pillow into the well, what happened? She also threw a penny into the well. And if you have a look at page 15, the well said, "Ah, that feels much better," said the well. "Good," said the mouse. "Now I can start wishing." All right, so let's do the ending. The well felt much better with the pillow. The well felt much better with the pillow. So the mouse made many wishes. Did they come true? Did they come true? Yes, they did. And they all came, past tense, come, came. They all came true. All right, let's go over this again. If you want to write your answer in page 22, the ending of the story is, the well felt much better with the pillow. So the mouse made many wishes and they all came true. All right, one more time. This is the ending of our story. The well felt much better with the pillow. So the mouse made many wishes and they all came true. All right, good job. So that is our first story in Mouse Tales. That is our first story. It was called The Wishing Well. The Wishing Well. So that's it. So make sure you read the story at home. Read it 3 or 4 times. Also, have a look at the vocabulary on page 20. Study the vocabulary. And when you find the words in the book, if you don't understand what they are, go back and read the definitions in the vocab list. Okay, so that is all we have got time for today. So you have been watching a video for 1C reading, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. The next video we will do for reading will be our next story on clouds. So that is all we have time for today. Till I see you again. Bye for now.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET English Town.